Alright, Jack. Here is the help you need on your quiz, assuming I can touch all these buttons in the right order. Alright, so this is one of the harder questions on the quiz. We're solving this thing for letter K. We'll get it. So it's 8K minus 4Z equals 24. Okay? The first thing we want to do is get rid of the subtraction. So the opposite of subtraction is addition. As long as we do the same thing to both sides, we don't make any mistakes. We might make it harder on ourselves, but we can be okay. So that leaves me with 8K is 24 plus 4Z. 8 is multiplying by K, so we're going to divide each side by 8. And that leaves you with K equals 24 divided by 8 is 3. 4 divided by 8 is the same thing as 1/2. So that's how they got that. Okay? Let's see how I can do this. Boom. Bam. Bam. Bomb. Bam. Dink. Dong. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, another hard one, Jack. So these are the ones you're struggling with. How to solve an equation for a letter. Okay? Now, if you're like using photo math or something to solve the other ones, don't do that. It's not going to help you. So, solve this thing for n. N is being multiplied by this and then being subtracted. So I'm going to divide each side by 9/8. Okay? But really, when you divide by a fraction, it's easier to just kind of do it one step at a time. So let's do this. Why don't we just multiply both sides by 8? This will cancel with that. But I also have to multiply that side by 8. So now I get 8f is 9 times n minus 86. Okay? We could distribute this, but that would kind of make things more complicated. We're trying to get rid of as much as we can from that side. So let's divide each side by 9. Now we have 8 times f divided by 9, I know that's strange, is n minus 86. What's being done to the n? It's being subtracted. How do I get rid of subtraction? Addition. So you're going to need a lot of paper for these. And the answer should be 8f divided by 9 plus 86 equals n. Okay? So, is that right? There you go. Okay? Bam. 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 And finally, number 12. Come on now. Okay, this one's pretty tough, Jack. I can tell that you've gotten the other ones right, so hopefully you've had some success with inequalities. When you have an inequality and an absolute value, you got to take this and turn it into two different equations. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This. Okay, so this equation here becomes two things. One, just take the absolute value sign away. So 2x plus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 7. But the other equation, you flip both the sign and the sign of the right side. So take away the absolute value, 2x plus 5, flip the inequality, and then change the value of the right side. And there's some help on why to do that in these lecture videos, but it's not easy. So we'll solve the black one first. You get 2x is greater than or equal to negative 12. Divide each side by 2. And you get x is bigger than or equal to negative 6. Solve the red one. Subtract 5. 2x is less than or equal to 2. divide by 2, x is less than or equal to 1. So you get x is greater than -6, or, this or is important, x is less than or equal to 1. Well, when you shade this from here, x is bigger than or equal to -6, that goes forever in that direction. And x is less than 1, that goes forever in that direction. So therefore, all numbers work for this. Every single number satisfies the requirement. Well, maybe if you go back to where we started, this will make more sense. If I take the absolute value of something, it always gives me a positive answer. So no matter what I put in for x there, it's going to be bigger than a negative number. And therefore, all numbers work. Okay? Does that help? All right, I'll send you this video. Jack, nice to see you. I want to see you more often so I can give you more help.